What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. We're continuing our game here on Short Trip to Heck mode. Alright, so we are not too far from Canada, just 6 days away. It's a shorter game than usual. Can shooting practice. The group camps out in a big field. The group eats a decent meal. We find a row of cans sitting on a wooden fence. What is our shooting ability? I want to know what everyone's is, or at least see if we know anybody's. We don't know anyone. I think it might be worth it. It might be worth it to train it since we do have mostly positive morale. So we're gonna shoot the cans. The group gets some shooting practice by blasting the cans. Everybody's shooting increases, and a man in red long johns runs onto the field with a pitchfork. My cans, my precious antique cans. Oh, look what you done to him. He shakes the pitchfork as he yells. Everybody's morale goes down, but it's not too bad. The worst is Nola's, and it should go up again soon. I'm not too worried about it. City outskirts. The group drives into the outskirts of a city. Zombies mill around, but they haven't seemed to notice the car yet. Mild and sluggish, we can go to a pet shop or an umbrella shop. The umbrella shop really just has umbrellas, and it's not very good. So we're gonna go to the pet shop. Alright, what do we need to carry? Well, we don't want these guys to be resting anymore. Nobody's tired or otherwise impeded, so everybody's gonna be joining us. And DSYP is going to be our leader. Alright, there we go. That's everyone in, and DSYP leading. Does everybody have weapons? That should be good. There we go. Okay. We don't have enough ammo to give her a pistol as well, so we're just going to keep her with the hatchet and get going. Alright, it looks like the 3 buildings that we started near are all blocked off. We'll go ahead and just start exploring. Wow, the entire first block is just debris, as is a lot of the second block, or at least the first part of the second block. It is pretty tall though. Alright, here's a house to go into. Not the pet shop, but we'll get around to it eventually. We'll just close this door behind us. No reason to kill every single zombie here. My cardboard tube broke. My cardboard tube. Oh, that thing was so good. Well, now I get to find out if it was actually the cardboard tube that was good or if it's DSYP that's good. So I guess that's a positive outcome overall, unless we find out that it was actually the cardboard tube that was good, in which case, very negative outcome. Still inconclusive. I'd like to find a piece of wood or something that he can swing. There's a knife out in the main room of this house, so we'll get that as soon as we can. Alright, that's this wing here explored. Oh, it was a piece of wood. Oh, I think Will picked the knife up for himself. That's fine. We'll just use this piece of wood. It seems like it was the cardboard tube that was doing the bulk of the good work. Which sucks, but we'll live anyway. I'm sure DSYP has other good qualities that we haven't figured out yet. Can't lift this table though, which is unfortunate. Can you lift this one? No. He's not very strong. A lot of medical supplies, that's good. Or just 2? I thought there was more than that. Did someone else pick some up? No. I guess it just looked like there were more than there were. That's fine. I think we have a decent... No, we just have 1 in the car. Okay, we're up to 3 medical supplies. Perfect. Exactly what I was thinking and hoping for. Nobody's hurt right now. Hopefully it'll stay that way. I really need a weapon for him. I think I'm going to take this knife. Yeah, he's still got the nail board. He should be using that. His strength is good enough that the nail board is better than the knife, so I don't know why he's using a knife he found on the ground rather than the weapon I gave him. Alright, let's keep moving here. I want to close all these doors, the ones we've already been into. That's a pretty nice amount of food there. Plus the fridge and stove is going to have even more. Alright, I was hoping for more than one out of the stove, but that's fine. Oven? Yeah, out of the oven. The stove is the top part. Alright, that wasn't too bad. It looks like that first door there is broken down, but we can manage. Hopefully his fitness is good enough to carry this skeleton far enough to throw it at a zombie, break it, and get a femur out of it. No femur, but we did do the rest of that plan perfectly. Alright, where'd Alex go? Oh, he just got stuck on the doorway, it looks like. No problem. One more room to explore, or one more wing? No, that was it. Okay, fine. Maybe we'll find the pet shop now. Oh, we got another house to go into. This one looks like it's going to be a really big one. Which is good. The larger the house, the better. The more loot it's likely to have. Unless it just has a bunch of empty rooms like that. Junk. It's the worst, man. I need a quick drink of water. Alright. No, we don't want to abort the game. We want to keep going. Oh, that was close. Okay. I kind of just pressed myself into that zombie for no reason. But it's good. We got out of it. We messed up, but we didn't suffer any negative consequences for it, so that's a good thing. Oh, a piece of wood. Let's use that. I think it has a better range than the knife. I don't know if it's probably not as good. It's going to break sooner for sure, but somebody else picked up the knife, so we'll be able to swap it back into DSYP's inventory when the piece of wood breaks. No reason not to close that behind us. That zombie probably won't even be able to follow us, but just in case. Alright, we're good. We're good in this building. It's time to find the pet shop. It is early afternoon. Alright, I think that's the pet shop right there, just off the right of the screen right now. Yeah, pet stuff. My favorite pet store. Oh, there's a dog. There's a bunch of dogs. Hey. Dog pack. The dog is feral. It's no longer capable of trusting humans. This dog's eyes glimmer with recognition for a brief moment. Okay, leave it alone. I was expecting there to be dogs here. I was thinking about it anyway. Sometimes there are and sometimes there aren't, I feel like. Maybe I'm wrong about that. The dog is feral. It's no longer capable. Okay. Is there a dog that we can recruit? Or would we have to have a friend of dog with us in order to do that? Looks like we'd have to have friend of dog here. There's only those two. And other than all these femurs on the ground, the rest of the store is totally empty of loot. That's fine. I'm gonna pick up a new femur, just for the heck of it here, and get back to the car. We got a decent amount of loot here, plenty of food, and yeah, even a little bit of ammo. Though that might have been mostly what we came in with. I wish that was separated in the loot screen. We'll get a better look at what we got in just a second. Alright, so plus 19 food, bringing us over the 50 food threshold is awesome. 10 gas, because we're at such a low amount, is actually going to be really nice for us. It'll keep us going one more trip there. Yeah, and the medical supplies are great. Everybody's at full health, so every medical supply we get is insurance for the future, rather than like something we desperately need now. Bomber zombie. The group finds an abandoned safe house. There's a little bit of ammo inside. On further searching, some unfinished pipe bombs are in the building. Someone must have had to leave in a hurry. Messing with them could be really dangerous. Will has an option to finish making them, but his mechanical, while positive, isn't amazing. So that's going to be kind of dangerous for us. We're going to leave him alone. It's a safer bet. He could like die from that single encounter of messing up making the pipe bombs. Smelly campsite. The campground That the group sets up smells terrible. The source of the smell is a complete mystery. We're gonna endure the smell. The group endures the smell zone all night until passing out. They are not happy in the morning, but they were at least able to sleep. Everybody's morale goes down. Nola's is really low. Hopefully it goes up. Yeah, okay. Sometimes if it's really low, just eating a good meal can get it to go back up. It's not at perilous levels anymore. I'm glad we had enough food to feed us for the night, because otherwise she'd probably be trying to kick someone out of the group pretty soon, or just leaving on her own. Getting closer to Canada, the group feels a sense of dread. Something dangerous is coming. The road seems like it's getting steadily more crowded with the undead, and they're getting riled up. Canada is close. This is the second to last chance to trade. You have 43 food left. All right. I wish we had a little bit more than this, but that's fine. We're gonna buy a wind star, but first I want to look at what else is for sale here. Is this an alien or just a bald guy? The rifle-wielding woman claims she used to train others in competitive shooting. She is selling tips for keeping your aim steady and multiple trick shots. We don't need it. Okay, I thought her skin was green at first, but now that I'm looking at her, it's just a bald woman. My bad. All right, we're gonna buy a wind star for 15 food. The group buys a gigantic throwing star. This is the official wind star used in the live-action version of the Wind Star anime. Excellent choice. Lose 15 food. Okay. Do we want to buy katanas as well? We're getting close to the end here. Oh, we got a new option here. Anime figurine for 10 food. That's okay. I think we're set. All right. Now, if we get TLB, which isn't likely, we're not on rare characters mode, but if we were to get the last bodybuilder, he could throw the wind stars and he'd be pretty good at it, apparently. Choose your fate. 5 bandits ambush the group while they are about to sneak into a zombie-infested house. The bandits speak in half-whisper. Afraid to attract undead attention, they say to hand them over some supplies or they'll yell. We're going to call their bluff. Will calls the bandits' bluff. The bandits were all talk and don't make a sound when their bluff is called. The group goes back to the car and the bandits creep away. Great. Let's try to find a faster car. This is taking forever. Everything will be fine if I can get to Canada. Some pretty random outbursts from our party members. Always be looting while driving on the death road. The group decides to make a stop for supplies. Gas station siege, sporting goods store. So we do need gas, and I think with the group we have, we'll be able to survive the siege pretty easily. So I'm gonna do the gas station siege, and that should also boost our morale at the end because we get the Glimmer of Hope reward. Siege alert, there's no escape large. Late morning, 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, we'll get the Glimmer of Hope on the death road. Do you think we can throw this? How many times can we throw this thing? It costs 15 food. It better be reusable. Okay, here's the plan. Alex is going to be the new leader. He has the highest strength, or at least he most likely has the highest strength. We don't know anyone's, but he's a big bruiser, so I'm going to assume he has the highest strength based on that. And that'll be, yeah, that should be fine. She doesn't need anything other than the hatchet. All right, let's do this. Oh, it does bounce back to me. That's cool. Okay, good. Oh man, that thing is awesome. This is so cool. Why haven't I bought this in the past? Okay, we're kind of shoving ourselves down this hallway here, but that's fine. We should be able to get out of it as long as they start actually fighting, which they're just not doing. We might have to switch them to either pretty soon, so they'll get their guns out and start shooting at these zombies. It looks like we're actually out of it. I think we're going to be fine. Unfortunately, we didn't get to loot the vending machines prior to them being broken, which means we got less food out of them than we could have. Okay, I gotta switch him to shooting real quick. Alex is getting fatigued here from throwing the wind star over and over. All right. Oh, the siege is over. We can now try to escape, which means we are not gonna escape. What we're gonna do here is... Here we go. We're gonna kill all the zombies, loot the inside of the gas station, and then loot the outside of the gas station. By which I mean empty out these gas tanks here. We might as well do this first, just in case there's like another dozen zombies inside. All right. Can we get more from the other pumps? No, I don't think so. Okay, I was hoping to get 100 from that, but 64 is fine. There might be more inside as well. In tanks. And so much food. Luckily, we do have one more trader camp coming up, so we'll buy everything we possibly can there. We'll need a little bit of food for ourselves, but not too much. Ooh. Darn, I was hoping for a toilet genie. Just one gasoline. Not going to make much of a difference. I think we'll have more or less enough to get all the way there at this point. Yes, let's hit the road. All right. 9 food, 65 gas, 1 more medical supply. I don't think anybody got hurt. Yeah, it looks like we're all still at full health. Our car is going to break down, but hopefully will be able to fix that. Death Road, sing along. The group is sitting around a campfire. Finding this campsite was rough, so they are getting in a bad mood. The group eats a decent meal. Okay. And then Nola's morale increases. It says they are getting in a bad mood, but nobody's morale went down, so that's good. I think we want to plan out tomorrow rather than singing a song. Nola plans out the next day. It's a good use of time and helps them focus on the big picture. Nola's morale increases to neutral, and her wits are revealed as pretty darn good. So, almost everybody, we're at a lot better morale than we were just a few minutes ago. DSYP is still at negative morale, but he's the only one. So, rain starts pouring down. It's hard to see, and the shapes of zombies lurk right on the edge of the darkness. The group isn't sure what would be worse, continuing or stopping here. All right, I think we want to seek shelter in this house. The group doesn't even get settled into the house before they realize a large horde is closing in from the pouring rain. Siege alert, there's no escape. It's a massive swarm. It's an hour long, but luckily it's late afternoon, which, why is that lucky? Because it's not late night. It could be worse. This isn't the worst possible option. I think we're going to stick with what we did last time. I need DSYP to have something. I'll give him a femur. Here we go. I really like this wind star. It bounces around and hits so many zombies at once. And it almost always comes back to you. Which, you know, almost always, but still pretty darn good. And when it doesn't, you just pick it back up. It's not too hard. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. I do really like this. Thank you to the commenter who recommended I buy this. I know you recommended it for use with TLB, but pretty much any high strength character seems like they're going to be pretty good with it. We're going to switch to shooting, and I want to do that for Alex as well. I want to use the gun. Oh, we are getting hurt. Everybody's taking a little bit of damage, it looks like. Wow, okay. DSYP died. It looks like Will's about to die as well. Alright. We probably should have started shooting a little earlier, so that is on me. Alright. We could probably still get out of this with Alex and Nola. Alex's health is low, but he'll be able to heal up. I want to get this ammo if possible, and the gun. I want to see what's in that back room. Hopefully something worthwhile, because we're going to be using a lot of ammunition to get to it. Or the wind star. Hey Nola, keep on doing what you're doing there, please. Okay, this crowd is almost dead at this point. We should be fine here without using any more ammo. What was that, 5 left, 6 left? Okay, now it's 5. Or actually, whatever. We're almost done. It's fine. That was unfortunate. I gotta say, that was very unfortunate. But it's not the end of the run yet. We are getting close to Canada here, and it would have been nice not to have just 2 party members. Can't leave this behind. All right. We'll pick up the wrench. I'll give Nola a pistol just to make this easier. She needs a gun anyway. And yeah, we want to leave. Really unfortunate, but we did get a little bit of food. So that's good, right? All right. 70 gas, 60 gas. We can make it as long as we keep our supplies and morale up. Oh, our car is going to break down and we no longer have a mechanic. The group is driving down a long stretch of road. No threats on the horizon, but not much else of interest. You have 33 food left. Unexpectedly, the group finds someone they can trade with. This should be our last trader camp. It said that the one before this, it said it was the second to last one, right? But this one, it said it was unexpected, so maybe this one doesn't count toward the total. I don't know. Medicine salesman. The group finds a man claiming to be a traveling medicine salesman. He's carrying 2 suitcases of medical supplies. We're going to say no thanks for now. We want to see everything that's for sale. We have no medical supplies in the car, and Alex is 1 health below his full amount. Shotgun peddler. The man is carrying several shotguns, most of them lashed to his back. We don't want a shotgun. We're good on guns. This guy's probably just going to say something weird. Okay. And we can buy a chainsaw. I don't know if we really have enough gasoline to power it, but I think it's worth it to buy anyway. That'll probably get us out of a jam or 2. Can we really afford medical supplies at this point? We don't have 33 food anymore. We just spent food, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna get back in the car. I think we only have 13 food left. Let me check real quick. It'll tell us how much we have when we talk to him. We have 13 food left. Yeah, it just doesn't update on this menu here, strangely enough. All right. Again, not too bad. It could be better, especially with the condition of our car here. I would really rather not be on foot for any of this, especially considering how few supplies we already have. Maybe we shouldn't bring much attention to ourselves. Hey, maybe you should shut up. Caught in the open. The group runs into a section of city that has too much debris to drive through. While they attempt to find a way past, a horde moves in with nowhere to run. They are forced to fight on the street. Siege alert, there's no escape. It's overwhelming. It's late afternoon, and it's going to be 1 hour long. All right, we want the chainsaw, of course. We want the wind shuriken, and the rest of what we have is fine. This should be fine. I think we'll be good. I'm going to switch right over to our chainsaw. Our car's going to break down anyway. We don't need to conserve all our gas. Okay, so far so good. The chainsaw really does help out a lot. It's not going to last us the full hour, but we might as well take out as many of the zombies as quickly as we can in order to increase our chances of survival when more spawn. We're almost out of gas. We're actually going to use the last bit of our gasoline to survive the siege, and I think that's a better choice than trying to keep it for the car. Okay, here we go. This is it. That's it on gas. Oh, we got... Oh, man. Okay, not good. We're back. We're down to just Nola. She's out of ammunition. But we've just got a couple minutes left in the siege. Okay, here we go. We're leaving. Can we get our chainsaw back? No chance at that. Let's get out of here. So this looks really bleak. We're getting to a point where I would probably end the run, or end the video, that is. But since the run is about to end, we might as well see it through to completion. Nola gets sandwiched by zombie hordes while on a cliffside road without a car. The only way to escape was by jumping and hoping for the best. The fall was painful, but not fatal. She's hurt. All right. The amount of loot we have is extraordinarily low. After an entire day of walking, Nola finds a safe camping spot. She is very hungry. Okay. Nola rolls up her sleeves, but she's really bad at healing. And she doesn't have any medical supplies to begin with, but we know her medical is pretty low now. Oh god, that is so low. I don't know if we've known that for a while or if we just learned that. Oh, her morale is going down. Maybe this will be a good opportunity to find out if a character with low enough morale can just up and leave if they're the only one left. Nola is hiking down a gravel road when she sees a group of wrecked cars ahead. Chances are there's gasoline in some cars and one may still work. It's a very thick and hunting swarm late at night. We'll probably die here. And that's not the worst thing ever. There's no way we're surviving the end game with our current lineup. We'd have to get some sort of miracle like Valkyrie showing up again, or I don't even know what else. Just Valkyrie. There's probably a couple better characters. Lank, but it's too close to the end to really get the benefit out of his upgrade system. So we just have a wooden sword and not much else. That's fine. They're not all gonna be winners. If history is any indication, they're mostly not gonna be winners. But on the bright side, we do have a van that looks like a dog, so we're gonna get into it, start it up, and get out of here. With just enough gas to get us where we're going, which is Canada. We are 2 days away? 3 days, that's longer than I thought. Glimmer of hope on the death road, I think we need morale. Every day is a great teacher as long as you don't get eaten. Morale and medical increased. Medical is still pretty bad, and we don't have any supplies anyway. Maybe we should just pass the next town. Maybe. Who knows? Bed and breakfast. Give me 10 food. I'll watch over you while you sleep. We're going to drive off with no sleep, apparently. That was our only option because I don't think we have 10 food. We peel out of there pretty fast, eat on the road, never find a secure place to sleep, and eat a decent meal of 2 food. All right, and we're tired, of course. Didn't get to stop for the night. Always be looting. We'll go to the shopping mall. Thick and sluggish. We might actually have a chance, though I chose it because I thought we didn't. It's gonna have more loot for us. We need a little bit more food. I think there should be one more trader camp before we hit the end of the game. And we're gonna need to buy something really good there to have any chance at survival in Canada. Maybe the fishing pole will help us get more food later on. Probably not. Okay, yeah, I managed to get through that without taking any damage. That may have looked like I was trying to get myself hurt. I was not. There was just more zombies against that door than I expected. So what's better, a sturdy machete or a hatchet? I'm gonna guess sturdy machete because it's definitely less common. And you know what? I think I'm right. I think it does more damage per swing. It probably weighs about the same, so it's gonna fatigue us just as quickly. It might actually be a little heavier now that I'm seeing how tired she got, but she did swing the hatchet a few times already, so it's not very telling. I think we're gonna have to lure them away from this door before we can go into it, which might take a little bit of time. Maybe the hatchet is better. It seems like this thing tires us out quite a bit. Okay, that should be good. We should be able to run in here now, see what it is at the very least, and then decide whether or not we want to keep looting. It's a really large room. This was unexpected. I thought it was going to be like a small little warehouse type area or a bathroom. It's a giant room, bigger than the one we just were in, and it has another room attached to it. That's a nice little storefront. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of these. Usually when I'm in a mall, I'm stuck in a single store. A book. It broke. Okay, these are not readable books, apparently. Are any of them? We'll pick up every single book to see if we can keep it, put it in our pack, and read it later. Gotta check over in this corner. Ready? Yeah, okay, reading material. It's The Moron's Guide to Surgery. train our medical a little bit more if we get out of this mall alive. Seems unlikely, but it's possible. And now our run is, assuming we get out of this, our run is looking a lot less desperate at this point. This is a really large area. I don't know if I've ever looted an area this big before. Or if it just seems big, but it's mostly empty. Who knows? Okay. I'm kind of back down here, but I should be fine. Just gotta let myself rest up a little bit. Wasted a swing there. Oh, this is actually getting bad. We do have, what, 8 ammunition for our pistol. So if it comes down to that, we can get out of a mildly hairy situation, but anything much worse than that, we're gonna lose. Ooh, this mall had a grocery store in it. You don't see that often, but I appreciate it here. Yeah, we're gonna need food, not to eat, but to trade with. We're fine for like the rest of the run, just survival-wise on food, but we don't have anything nearly good enough to actually get into Canada with. I wish the update was out that was going to allow us to recruit new followers in trader camps. That comes out any day now, I think. Or at least in the next couple weeks. It was supposed to be by the end of September, I believe, but I don't think that necessarily panned out. And that's, that's fine. You can't always stick to your schedule. I'd rather have good updates than rushed updates. We're back at the exit here. If you told me I was gonna be this well off like a minute ago, I wouldn't have believed you. But, it's still not a great situation. Let's get out of here. 8 more food, 2 more gas, and Nola has the book Moron's Guide to Surgery. She reads it and absorbs its knowledge. Her medical increases. It's still not even neutral. It's still a negative value, but we should be a lot better off than we would have been otherwise. Out of gas. Jeez. Okay, free meal while walking along the side. While walking alongside a large stream. Alongside should be one word. There's a space between them, but there shouldn't be. Nola notices some fish in the water. Nola tries their luck going into the water and tries to catch the fish by hand. By some miracle, Nola is able to catch a decent-sized catfish. I'm mad about this. Nola's morale increases and she got 6 food. I'm so mad about that because not only do we have a fishing pole, but Nola's holding the fishing pole. She's currently holding a fishing pole and she didn't use it. She just used her bare hands. What was the point of having the fishing pole? Cowardly bandits. Nola is robbed by weak bandits. The bandits are of a kind that would normally not be a problem if Nola had a car or wasn't tired from walking all day. The bandits nervously demand 6 food to pass safely. How much do we have? 19. We'll give them their toll. Nola decides to play it safe. She gives in to the bandits' demands, and her morale goes down, of course. Okay, cabin at the end of the road. After hours of hiking, Nola finds a car sitting alongside a country road. It's in great shape, but the keys are missing. A cabin is visible to the north. It's thick and calm, but it's at nightfall, so that calmness isn't going to be very much help to us. I'll leave the fishing pole in the car, but it seems like it's not very useful anyway. Okay. We got a van. We just got to find keys for it. Probably inside the cabin, so I want to get in there before the zombies get too riled up and start chasing us. Oh, they're right here. Nice. And a gun. And some ammunition as well. We're recouping that food we just lost. Thankfully. To those bandits. And there's more loot back here as well. We're going to try to get as much as we can out of this place. It'd be nice to pick up some medical supplies, is what I was going to say. And we got 1. It doesn't do any difference for now, but if we find a second one, we should be able to use it. Actually, with her low medical skills, we might need a 3rd or 4th. More gas over here. Almost missed it. So now I want to look around the entire area. It should be relatively safe to do so. They're pretty spread out here. I thought I saw something blink there. I guess not. All right, that's fine. Weird. All right, I don't see any more loot, and it's getting pretty dark here. We're gonna hop back in our car and get out. Well, in our new car. All right, perfect. And it's almost 9 p.m. as well. All right. Hopefully we'll still be able to find somewhere to camp for the night. I'm not really sure how that plays into it. It's daytime again here. Grocery squatter. Nola is about to break into a small fortified grocery store, but then finds Dow already living inside. He seems like a calm, clever person. We're going to ask him to join us. Sure, I'll join. I was running out of food anyway. Dow is now part of the team. He brings along some food supplies. Bonus, that's 6 more food. His composure and wits are both pretty good. And Dow judges his own character and reveals his attitude is negative, but his loyalty is fantastic. That was strange. Is he paranoid? That was really weird. I like how he judged his own character for the group there. Maybe if we just stay put, this whole zombie thing will blow over. Heavy traffic, there's a large horde of zombies on the road ahead. The group isn't sure if they could get through them or not. We are close enough to the end that a little bit of damage to our chassis isn't going to make any difference. We're going to plow through. The group decides to try to drive through the horde. The car gets through but takes some damage. That's fine. Exactly what we were expecting. We should bring as little attention to ourselves as possible. That's pretty obvious. Non-useless junk shop. The group camps in a sturdy building and seems to be an old repair shop. With busted machinery laying around, this would be a great time to train with repairing things. That would make a lot of noise. We'll just go to sleep. We're probably not going to need to repair the van, so that's fine. All right, audio repair. The group gets frustrated because the CD player in the car is jammed, playing the same song over and over. Who should try to repair it? Probably no one. We're just going to turn it off. We don't want to lose too much morale here. The group just decides to turn the CD player off. That was easy. Okay. Okay, here's the last stop before Canada. The last shop before Canada as well. The drive to Canada used to take a few days at most. The apocalypse filled the roads with debris, hordes of zombies, and lots of stranded cars. It's now a long trip. This is the last chance to trade. Good luck. You have 18 food left. I don't think that's going to be enough to buy anything useful, but it's worth a look. We don't need medical training. It's not going to help us. We don't have enough medical supplies. Uzi, grenade, 3 grenades. We'll probably come back for 1 grenade, depending on what this person is selling. Ooh, axe merchant. Maybe we'll buy the electric guitar. It's something we've never seen, so it should be fun to try out. Alright, and with that, we can't buy anything else. We need to conserve the rest of our food for the trip. We're 1 day from Canada, but there will be... It takes longer than a normal day. With that, though, I'm going to say that that is all for now. We're getting really close to the end, but this video has gone on a lot longer than I expected it to. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button and subscribe if that's the sort of thing that you're into. I will see you in the next episode.